What is going on, guys? Will Turbot here for Demand the Truth, Washington, D.C. Back here again. I see I got a couple likes, one like on the video, got nobody watching per usual. I'm going to wait a minute here till you guys all file in because, as you know, occult symbolism to tell you about and symbols of fascism that people are probably missing. So, obviously, again, we have the large obelisk, the Washington Monument. We see an obelisk everywhere we go on this channel. Obviously, obelisks are not symbols of the United States. They're Egyptian and or Masonic symbols. So we have that. But right behind me, have some more symbolism. So we'll pan out from there. Foreign Auditing America's channel, as well as mine. And I was just never, I've seen it in Congress. I see it everywhere. This is the symbol right here. We just saw it. Where the hell was I? Columbus? Rhode Island, Massachusetts, on either side of Congress, you have a symbol of fascism right there. The Lincoln Memorial. Why? Well, Lincoln, just like every one of our presidents, with maybe the exception of Grover Cleveland and JFK, were fascist. Technically they all were, but... So we got another symbol of fascism right here, again, in D.C. So I just think that's pretty funny that we continue to see these symbols everywhere we go. Why is America, why is it on Denver's state seal? Why is it in almost every state I've been to? Why do we have symbols of fascism in the United States if we're a supposed constitutional republic? Doesn't make very much sense to me at all. I'm still waiting for an answer. I've been looking it up, I've been researching. I've been looking this up for a very long time and I've yet to find an answer as to why. And, in all of these videos, I make a disclaimer saying that Freemasonry is not necessarily a bad thing. There was an actual historical organization called the Bavarian Illuminati, which George Washington wrote about after it was supposedly ended. George Washington writes about that. You can find talking about the Illuminati infiltrating Masonry. Some people argue that Masonry is a good thing because it was difficult to speak out against the powers that be at that time, and Masonry provided a hub for that. Nevertheless, Masonry has been very prominent in our history. Almost a high majority of presidents that we have records for were Freemasons. We've seen their buildings everywhere. The U.S. Capitol was laid Freemasonically. We have, everything. Almost every single building in this country of any prominence is laid by Masons. So I can't see the comments yet, guys. I'll try to get over to the shade and see what I can see. But again, we have the symbols of fascism there. Again, the first flag that flew on the moon, according to Freemasons, if you believe in that, is the Supreme Mother Lodge of Freemasonry. Also, Albert Pike, who's a Confederate general, wrote the 33 different degrees of Masonry. Praised Lucifer in his book. Whether you want to think that's Lucifer the devil or the light bearer, that's up to you to think. But Masons think they have hidden knowledge and they don't want to share it with us, which I think is messed up. So these guys have this knowledge and they don't want to share with us. I'm not saying anything bad about Masons. I've been helped by Masons. I've had interviewed Masons on my show, debated them. But just like any organization, you really can only get to the 32nd degree and then the 33rd degree, honorary degree. But nevertheless, Albert Pike was a Confederate general, and there's a statue of him here in Washington, D.C., which I think is pretty bad, right? Why do you have a statue of a Confederate war general north of the Mason-Dixon line? Well, that's because he's a Freemason. I've got a very big interview coming out tomorrow. I want you guys to stay tuned to my channel. Between 12 and 3 p.m. I'm going to try to release this video. Very big interview. So stay tuned to my channel. As you guys notice, I do all sorts of shit on this channel. I do cop watching. I do constitutional audits. I do interviews with every ordinary person that wants to, and people that are quite well respected. I take debates. I try to use the Socratic method. We're peaceful, non-violent. You guys hit the like. Someone's talking about the earth is flat. Get that shit out of here. The earth could be a rhombus for all I care. I will be the world's preeminent flat earth researcher. As soon as the child trafficking stops, as soon as the illegal war stops, as soon as Edward Snowden comes home, as soon as the NSA is done, once we get our freedoms back, I'm going to be the world's preeminent flat earth researcher. But we got too many big problems right now to worry about flat earth or not. Like, it'll make a difference what shape the earth is right now. You could focus your time on that, or you could try to expose war crimes and pedophiles. Flat earth, who cares? So I'm getting my workout in here. I'm getting some sun. I'll go over to the side, and that way I can see y'all comments, because it's a little too bright out here for my sensitive eyes with my $6 sunglasses to read these comments. So let's get over to the shade a little bit and talk to you guys, because this city is full of symbolism, and it's basically created by Masons. The majority of the people were, and also there's 22 encoded zodiacs in there. And there's a great book called The Secret Architecture of Our Nation's Capital by David Overson, who was not a Freemason when he wrote the book, but afterwards became one. So silver biotics, I don't know what that is. You guys realize I'm really slow, so you're gonna take it slow with me. Yeah, man, the truth. That's right, Deborah. How you doing out there? Thank you guys for tuning in. So I'm gonna probably make a mashup of all the different. That's right, Native pride. I don't know which Native you're talking about, but pride in all humanity and no racism. I love that. But I'm probably gonna make a compilation of all these symbols everywhere. Mohawk Indians, oh yeah. Yeah, what do you guys think about this? Everywhere I go in the United States, I see a symbol of fascism. Why? Why do we see symbols of fascism? Why do we see the all-seeing eye? Why do we see the sunburst? Why do we see the obelisk? Why do we see the square and the compass? Why do we see the same symbols over and over again here in this country? I don't know. I'm just looking for an answer. Could be a really easy answer. I just haven't found it yet, but I'm still looking to find out. I know we got some peeps here from DC too. I didn't know I was gonna end up here. It's closer on the map than I realized. So I'm out here. I'm trying to look for that symbolism. Trying to talk to Congress, talk to Trump. Let's see if anybody will give me their ear, see if I can do any filming while I'm out here. And then I'm gonna head back to Little Rhodey sooner or later, bro. That's gonna be disappointing. No, it's gonna be awesome. Just kidding. But I love my people in Rhode Island, but I don't love Rhode Island and Gina Raimondo's disgusting hair. Symbols are to confuse people. That may be because it's all about flat earth. You refuse to look. Can you please explain to me how flat earth is more important than children getting raped? I mean, Joe Biden is on tape pedophiling kids. I'm not saying he's raping them, but he's literally sexually assaulted children on video. How could children getting sexually assaulted be more important than flat earth? That's ridiculous. If you're more concerned about the shape of the earth than children getting raped, you have a huge problem. No offense. I have huge problems in my life too, but I think I can prioritize a little better than flat earth over child trafficking rings. I mean, you should be studying the Jeffrey Epstein case and all the people associated with him who the FBI has never brought to justice. The Democrats, Republicans, Ghislaine Maxwell still out there, Prince Andrew still out there, Prince Charles still out there. All these people suspected of raping children, they're still out there. So I think that's more important than flat earth, guys. I mean, if anybody's still a flat earther, great. Put it in the back of your head for later and help me expose these pedophiles, right? I mean, if most flat earthers too are Christians, so how are you going to get to heaven? And God's going to be like, so what did you spend your time doing? Well, I knew about this massive child rape ring going on, but I focus on the shape of the earth. Oh, good, children. God says, Ephesians 5:11, take no part in acts of darkness, rather expose them, right? Who cares about the fucking shape of the earth? No offense, but I mean, we got bigger problems to mess with, right? Including my gimbal, because as you guys can see, my phone is a little shaky, you know, because I don't got the gimbal. I appreciate you guys sharing my videos. I'm gonna have a very big video tomorrow I want you guys to share. I'd like you guys to take my best videos too, because the only way I can get out to the people nowadays, you have been shadow banned and demonetized. YouTube says that my non-violent activism is harmful to you guys. I didn't know I was harming you guys. I'm sorry. I harmed you all. So I'm sorry about that. I've never been advertiser friendly. I've never seen one paycheck from YouTube, but of course you guys know I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because I want to be able to say I did something with my life in the face of these tyrants. So guys, you can still, there's still a fair amount of people out in Washington DC. I mean, it's not as much as it would be, but it is a beautiful day and people are gravitating towards the parks. You know, I come to DC quite frequently. I grew up in Maryland, not too far from here, so I used to come here all the time, and I'm pretty familiar with it. And I think it's interesting that there's still a fair amount of people here, considering what's been happening lately. And it's been also very interesting to see how seriously across the country cops are taking their oath as well. We'd be like, oh, you're not supposed to be in here right now, slave, it's coronavirus. And you know, I went around this whole country, people say, oh, you're bothering, you're doing this, you know. And the only thing I've seen cops do is not catch pedophiles, even when I've given them all the information. I've just seen them harass homeless people all across the country, like 2 times in 2 different states and 2 different things. Oh yeah, take a look at this, guys. December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. And you know, it's really upsetting though that FDR, who himself was a Mason, he also had knowledge of Pearl Harbor. They knew it was going to happen. They allowed it to happen. Problem, reaction, solution. And that's why we have this fascist country that we're living in right here, is because nobody does their own research. Everybody just takes what their masters say for granted. And we have all this occult symbolism around us, and these people are just like laughing in our faces, dogs. It's pretty crazy. Why do we have symbols of fascism everywhere? I do not know. It's pretty crazy. It is a beautiful city, however. I love this city. And then we have the Washington Monument, George Washington, President and Freemason. But on his grave it says Freemason first before President, which I find interesting. And, you know, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to head over to the Capitol and see if I can't see anything else going on. Maybe confront some people if they're out and about. See if I can find some more symbolism. But I need you guys to take my best videos, and feel free to take any of my videos that I do on this channel here, and feel free to clip them up, re-upload them on your own channel, put them on anywhere else you want, whatever you want to do, because I don't care about being monetized or anything. So on my particular channel, you guys have every right to do whatever you want. You can take my information, you can chop it up, make fun of me. I hope you share the information, the best part. And as you can see from the above here, we have the Vesica Pisces, which is right between it. You see the male and the female. Very interesting. Very interesting. So guys, I'm going to wrap this up. If I see, let me check the chat real quick here. And if I see anything interesting, you guys know I'm going to be all over it on my way back here. So let's see. It's tough to read this chat right now. Hold on. It's too bright. Let me go into the shade and I'll read the chat before I wrap this up. Boom, 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 boom. Ba, 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 ba. All I need, ba, 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 ba. All I want, ba, 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 ba. Girl. All right, so. All right, let's see if we got anything in the chat before I wrap this up. Thank you, Roasted Studios. Love you guys. Smashing the like. Yeah, if you guys want to get in touch with me, commenting on my video, it's taking so much to process and upload my videos nowadays that, Futoy, thank you, brother. You're the man. Thank you for being a part of Demand the Truth and Auditing America. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap this up, guys. I will be... I asked a flat earther in Seattle why. He said it wasn't only the afterlife. Oh, okay. Well, that conflicts with the Bible, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm not God, but if my God would rather have me researching flat Earth than stopping child rape, and I'm definitely not going to worship that person or deity or whatever. So, yeah, freaking YouTube. Yeah, that was so crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up, guys, and I love you, and yeah, please share my videos. It's the only way to get it out. If you want to get in touch with me, williamturbid@gmail.com. If someone wants to put in the chat, WILLIAMTURBITT@gmail.com. You can find me on Instagram, Demand the Truth, @Will_TURBITT on Twitter, Will Turbid on Facebook, Demand the Truth on Facebook, Demand the Truth on Patreon, Demand the Truth on YouTube. Find me there. I'm on almost every damn platform. I'm on a whole bunch of other platforms too, but find me there. And I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.